My daughter spread false stories of sexual misconduct. It drove my second husband crazy. I wondered why. I'm getting calls and texts from family calling me an asshole for not being on my daughter's side. My husband and I have been married for a little over 5 years now. I will say my daughter 19F and he has an okay relationship, not exactly father and daughter but almost advice asked and given relationship basically. I have never picked up on anything weird from my husband towards my daughter, and my daughter has never said or insinuated anything at all as well. On Thursday, me and my husband was watching a movie in the living room. We paused the movie as he got up to use the bathroom. I heard him knocking on the door twice. Literally 3 knocks each time on the door a couple of seconds apart. It was loud enough for me to hear him knocking from the living room. The next moment I heard screaming. I rushed to the bathroom and saw my daughter completely naked, covering herself and yelling at my husband that to get out. I didn't see everything that happened, but what I saw after I heard yelling was my husband literally fell over his own feet and struggling to get the bathroom door closed. I asked my husband what happened and he said he knocked, nobody answered, so he went in and my daughter was naked in front of the mirror and he tried to get out. After my daughter calmed down, I asked her side of what happened and she said she was changing and all of a sudden my husband walked into the bathroom. I asked her why she didn't answer him when he knocked. She said he didn't. I told her I heard him knock, so I am sure that he did. She said she didn't hear it because she had her ear pods and listening to music. We got the situation sorted and my husband did apologize to her and explained he thought the bathroom was empty and walked in. She even gave him a hug and apologized for yelling at him. The problem now is my daughter got family members involved and they are now calling my husband a creep. Got a call from my sister berating me for still having my husband in the house. I asked what she meant and I came out that my daughter spun a whole other story and left out the fact that she was listening to music with her ear pods and is telling everyone that she answered him and he still walked into the bathroom to look at her. We have cameras in our hallway and it proves that my husband did knock, as you can see it on the video, but the cameras has no audio. I sat my daughter down and asked her and she denied saying anything like that or that she told anyone anything. I got mad and asked, then how does you aunt know what happened, and she went silent. She said she talked to her niece about it and she must have told her mother. I asked her why did she lie about what happened and made my husband look bad when he did nothing wrong. She again denied lying about anything and I told her what my sister told me. She just started to cry and say sorry. She was just talking and making up scenarios with her niece. The whole day yesterday I got calls and texts from my family members as the story spread. The wrong story is spreading and my husband is looking like a creep to everyone. I sat my daughter down again and had her read some of the things being said about my husband and told her she has to fix this because her lying is what caused this. She refused, saying she didn't spread this and she only told her niece and doesn't want to say anything to anyone because they will think bad about her. She said they know my husband and this will just blow over. Everything did blow up when my husband walked into the living room with his bags packed and said he is going to stay with his parents for a while because he doesn't want to be in this situation anymore where he is made out to be this kind of person. My daughter broke down and apologized repeatedly and said she will fix it, by my husband still left. I told her if I get divorced because of her lies she will be moving out of my house. I told her she better fix what she did and tell everyone what really happened because I will not be losing a man that loves and actually cares for me like my husband does over lies. She asked me to help her and I told her no, she isn't a child anymore and her lies for attention did this. This is on her. I already tried and I'm now also being accused of taking my husband's side and not providing a safe space for my daughter. I don't know what to do. My husband asked for space and my daughter is inconsolable at the moment. I am not in the best state myself. Comment 1. I would never move back to a home where someone has spread false sexual misconduct stories about me for no reason and still lives there. I'd never be okay being alone with that person. Even if they said it straight. Even if they were sorry. Even if I fully forgave them. Those kinds of rumors can and will ruin a person's entire life. There is no guarantee in any way the rumors won't continue, spread further, get twisted, or the person won't lie again, starting it all over. What's to stop her from setting it straight? But in an effort to save face, lean on, I don't want to have to move so I have to take it back. No, I don't know why I'd lie. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. Just trust me, I did lie though. People will talk. The horse is out of the barn. What's done is done. No matter what happens now, people will always question it, suspect him, and suspect you are protecting him. However it plays out, your daughter needs to talk to a professional. Being sorry, learning the hard way isn't enough. She needs professional help to figure out why she chose to lie, why she'd tell her niece this, why she repeatedly doubled down when she got caught, etc. Comment 2. They have CCTV footage of her husband knocking. Show them / post it in the family chat group. Nothing more needs to be said. Comment 3. Extremely distressing for your husband. I would take the daughter, drive to this niece. Sit down with the niece and the mother and make your daughter tell her the real story. After that, I would tell the mother of the niece to call every single person they told and tell her she was wrong. If your daughter refuses, kick her out. For every person who said anything about your husband, cut them out of your life unless they apologize to your husband in person. Comment from Read Best. Maybe the daughter struggles to cope with her inner shame, which is why she talked to her niece about it. In the process, she started chasing the role of the perfect victim to gain attention. She definitely needs to talk to a professional, especially since she has to tell everyone later. I lied, I'm sorry. It's a huge psychological burden, and I'm afraid she won't be able to handle it. Besides, sorry for the husband.